Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another TAINA Tip. Today, I'm joined by Sean, and we're talking about a question we hear a lot at the moment. Is AI going to replace tax operations teams?
Yeah, and that's a fair question. There's a lot of commentary out there suggesting that AI is about automating people out of the processes, particularly in compliance and operations.
Exactly. But in tax operations, that framing doesn't really reflect the reality of what teams are dealing with day to day. Most teams aren't overstretched because they're inefficient. Volumes are increasing, data quality is inconsistent, and deadlines aren't getting any more flexible. Teams are stretched.
Right. And the risk profile has changed as well. Regulators are more willing to use penalties as an enforcement tool, which means there's less tolerance for errors that might previously have slipped through the cracks.
Which is where AI can actually help, but not by replacing people. The strongest use cases we see are about removing friction from the process. Things like reviewing tax forms, validating identifiers, and spotting inconsistencies across regimes.
Yeah, that's a key point. AI is very good at working through high volumes consistently. It can flag when something looks technically plausible but doesn't quite add up, which means that the human review becomes faster and more focused, creating a better experience for everyone.
Because judgment still matters. AI can tell you what looks off, but it shouldn't be deciding what to do about it. That decision needs context, regulatory, operational, and often commercial as well.
And another area that we see value is doing some triage work. Instead of treating every case the same, AI can help identify which accounts are genuinely low risk and which need deeper attention. That allows teams to spend time where it actually adds value.
And the same applies to re-solicitation. Knowing when information is missing, why it's missing, and what to ask for next isn't always obvious. AI can help make those requests more targeted rather than relying on blanket chasers that frustrate clients and operations teams alike. Again, creating a better experience, not replacing it.
There's also a really important audit angle here. AI can help create a more consistent and traceable record of what was reviewed and why decisions were made. But that doesn't replace accountability. It makes processes much easier to evidence and defend.
Which brings us neatly to TAINA. Our focus has always been on using technology to support tax operations teams, not to sideline them. We apply AI to areas like tax form validation, TIN analysis, supporting document review, and monitoring for changes in circumstances.
And by doing that, we help surface clear exceptions earlier and reduce the amount of manual rework later. The team still owns the decisions, but they're working with cleaner inputs and better signals.
And importantly, it remains controlled and auditable. AI supports the process, but responsibility stays with the tax operations team, exactly where the regulators expect it to be.
So the takeaway here is that AI in tax operations is about support, not replacement. It helps teams scale, manage risk, and focus on their judgment rather than getting lost in all the manual checks.
Exactly. Thanks, Sean. And as always, thanks everyone for listening. We'll see you next time on another TAINA Tip.